Hey, hey! Okay, I have a really fun video for you today. It'll be interesting to see how it goes. This is gonna be an experiment. I'm going to be showing you how this bag of drugstore makeup compares to this compact full of makeup. So drugstore versus Seint makeup. Which one is gonna be better? Let's see. All right, so let's take a closer look at what we're working with today. This is a bag full of products that I bought on Amazon that you can buy at Target, Walmart, any drugstore, and it's all affordable, all the things. I have powder, bronzer, foundation. I have contour, highlight, eyeshadow, brushes, brow, eyeliner. All the things are all in here. They're all individual pieces that I will be doing to apply makeup on one side of my face. And then on the other side of my face, I'm going to be using this Seint compact with my custom colors. This will has the exact same products in the bag of makeup, but just in a smaller compact, okay? So I have the highlight, contour, blush, bronzer, all the things, lip, eyeshadow, brows, eyeliner, everything is in here. So this compared to this, let's see which one is better and how they apply and the whole process. Let's compare and let's have this be a fun experiment, okay? So I bought this makeup all on Amazon. I don't know if the colors are gonna work well. I don't know if the products are gonna apply well. We'll see. We'll see how the everyday woman would be buying her makeup just kind of blindly and just experimenting, all right? We'll see how it goes. So first things first, the only thing I have on my face is just, I already applied mascara. That's it. So on one side of my face, I'm going to be doing the drugstore makeup. The other side of the face, I'll be using the Seint makeup. So let's start with foundation. I don't know if this is going to work. I don't even know if the color is correct. I was like, medium warm sounds good to me. Golden beige is what it's called. I don't know. It looked good. So let's kind of see. I'm going to open it up and it has like this kind of funky plastic applicator. It's been a long time since I've worked with this kind of foundation, so I'm just going to kind of put it on my face a little bit, my nose, and let's see what brush, maybe this brush. That looks like it might work well. We'll take this brush and I'm going to blend it all into my face so that I have like this even coverage. It's not a bad match. It's not too bad. Just kind of trying to blend that in as much as possible. Okay, so I'm applying that all over my face, all over, to get that even skin tone. I need a little bit more. I feel like it needs a little bit better coverage. Look right here. I kind of feel like the brush is soaking up most of the product, actually. I don't feel like I have a lot left on my face. Kind of like, I feel like it's mostly in the brush now, but we'll see. All right, so now I have that all over my face. I have that first layer, all right? Next, let's go with highlight. So like something to kind of like brighten underneath my eye. And I gotta dig through my bag. There's like so many products in here. I'm just kind of like, it's like a treasure hunt. You're just like figuring out where am I looking? Okay, this right here looks like it might work well for highlight. So it's a stick. And I'm just gonna apply it right onto my face. Right underneath my eye. See if I have a little bit of a contrast right there. I'm going to use the same brush because we'll see how that goes. I don't know, I just kind of feel like it doesn't show up on my face very well. It doesn't have very strong pigment. And like I said, I think the brush is absorbing most of the product. Okay. So that's like it's my second layer, kind of added a little bit of highlight right there. Let's go in with, let's do contour next. This is seriously like a treasure hunt. I know I have it in here somewhere. Okay, here it is. This right here is supposed to be contour. We'll see how the color turns out. All right, so it's the same kind of like stick, just kind of a cream. I'm going to apply it. I like how it applies, that's kind of cool. And then I'm gonna go up on my forehead a bit, okay, down here, and I'll do along my nose a bit, all right? Now let's get a different brush for the blending. It's kind of confusing because there's so many different brushes. Maybe this one. This is kind of a little bit more dense. All right, so I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna try to blend it. I guess it doesn't really matter what product you're using. I just love contour so much. I feel like it just adds so much to your face. It's actually not too bad. Okay. So I have now I have foundation, and I have highlight, and I have contour. Let's go in next with blush. And here's the blush. It's kind of a pinky peach color. Let's see if I can find a good brush to apply this. I feel like, man, I'm wasting a lot of time looking for the right products. Okay, I guess I'll use the same brush. I'm just gonna tap into here and we'll see how pigmented it is. Ooh. I kind of feel like I look like a grandma. That's a lot of blush. I know it does not blend well. I feel like I put that on and it's stuck. I can't move it. Use a different brush. That's a bit much, but it's better. I feel like this is the brush that absorbed all the products. So this is like the absorber brush, I guess. Okay, looking a little bit better. All right, now let's go in with a bronzer. And this is kind of like a shimmer bronzer. I'm not sure how it's gonna show up on my face, if it will be very pigmented or not. We'll see. Maybe this angled brush will be good for bronzer. So just gonna pat that in there. Just kind of put that on the highest parts of my face. Add some sun kiss. I don't feel like that's showing up like at all. If anything, it's kind of making me a little orange. That's not how the sun makes you look. The sun does not make you look orange. Okay. Well, so far I have put on a lot of layers on my face. Foundation, my highlight, contour, blush, and bronzer. So 5 layers already on my face. Just layering it on. I'm gonna probably look like a cakey mess when I'm done. All right, let's do the highlight, what they call kind of like the shimmer part. This is highlight. Let's do that. Let's put some of that on. This is like a shimmer that you're supposed to put on your top of your cheekbones. I don't really feel like it shows up hardly at all. Put it on your finger, it does. Maybe I'll just. Actually, it's really glittery. I'm not a huge fan of glitter on my face, but not my favorite, but it's there. Okay, so now I have my face mostly done. Can you see? I look pretty orange. I feel like that bronzer and the blush. I feel like the bronzer and the blush just kind of like are bit much, the wrong pigment, and they didn't blend very well. All right, let's do eyes. So I have this eyeshadow palette right here, just with neutral colors and an eyeshadow brush. Okay, let's see how this goes. Let's see, for one thing, this is really hard to open. Okay, so here I have my eyeshadow palette. And let's go in with this kind of lighter color. Put that on my eyelid first. The main part of my eyelid, from my my lashes to my brow bone. And then I'll do this light brown color in my crease. I don't really feel like these are showing up very well. It's a lot of fall off too. Like a lot of powder. Gonna be on my face. I'm gonna have to wipe away. All right, let's find a smaller eyeshadow brush. I am not a fan of having to dig through my makeup bag for the right thing. It's taking me a lot of time. All right, so I'm getting a smaller brush, and I'll do this in my crease with a darker color. It's a dark color, but it's not showing up like at all. That pigment is not there. See, I'm using this like kind of bronzy, dark brown, but it's not doing anything. Maybe if I got it wet, it might go on better, but that's just another step. Okay, well, there's that. Take a little bit of the light color, put underneath my eyebrow. I feel like this, if anything, these colors just kind of are too light, don't show up, and they just like make my eye area just look lighter. Not a huge fan. Okay, so there's that, and then let's do my eyeliner. Here is just a simple eyeliner pencil. I'm going to take that and apply it right on the outer corners of my eye. Add a little bit of dimension. And take one of their kind of angled brushes and try to blend it out a bit. Kind of hard to work with. Okay, so it's all right. Nothing to write home about, but between the combination of those two, it didn't blend very well. All right, last step is, oh no, not last step, but second to last step is brows. So, just see my makeup bag is a mess right now. It's just jumbled up. Okay, so this is a brow pencil, and I'm going to apply some of this to try to define my eyes a little bit more. I'm going to use a mirror. Ooh, that is a fake mirror. That does not work. Oh, okay. I feel like your brows are always really hard to do when you're looking in a phone or a lens of some sort. A little bit trickier. It's not bad. Pretty good match. Pretty easy to work with. Okay. Next step is lips. So I have Oh, a lipstick somewhere in here. Somewhere. Oh my goodness, this is a joke. Okay, here's some lipstick, and I'm gonna apply it on half of my lip. Just a simple everyday look, okay? So let's take a look up close at these colors. I feel like I'm kind of orange and a whole lot of pink right here. That was really, the blush was really hard to blend. The contour actually was pretty good. The foundation, I don't feel like it was super pigmented. The concealer for sure was not very pigmented. But I have a lot of layers on my face. Foundation, contour, the concealer, the blush, the bronzer, the highlight. That's 6 layers on my face because I just layered it on top of each other, okay? And then I did the eyeshadow, which I don't feel like it showed up very well. It was very blonde. It had a lot of fall off, a lot of powder. Okay, so this side of my face is Drugstore, okay? That took me 15 minutes. And yes, I was talking through it, but that took a long time. A lot of product, a lot of time rummaging, finding the right bag, the right product in my bag. Okay, so now let's give this a go. This is all the same exact products, all in one compact though. So it's all at my fingertips. And I'm just using a handful of brushes to, let's do this. All right. So first I'm going to add my, this is like my foundation color. I'm gonna add that just on the areas where I need it. That's the cool thing about this makeup is that you don't put layer and layer and layer on top of each other. I'm just focusing this highlight foundation color. I'm avoiding this area, so I'm only putting it on the areas of my face where I need a little bit of extra coverage and kind of make my skin tone more even. So I'm just doing like a little bit right here on my cheek, down here. I like that it comes with a mirror, so I can just do it on the go. Okay, so I have that quick layer all over my face. So a perfect match, just blends in so well. I don't look orange. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my lighter color, which would be like your concealer. And I'm gonna put that right underneath my eye. Brighten that up a bit. And you actually can see the contrast and brightening effect. I felt like the other one just got lost in my face, and I feel like I can still see like my dark circles under my eye. This one just melts into your face a whole lot better. Provides really great coverage. But like the other one just kind of like got lost. And this brush is not soaking up my product, it's putting it exactly where I want it. And it's not picking up too much. It's putting it on my face and blending it onto my face. Okay, now I'm going to use my contour, and I'm using this same brush this whole time. So I'm using it for 3 different things at least. Not having to rummage through my bag for all the things. So my contour, right along my cheekbone. Forehead. I actually like this contour color better. It's more ashy than the other one was a little bit orangier. Just blend, blend, blend. More natural. And you could add more color if you want to have more contrast. I like the natural look. It looks nice. Okay, now I'm going to do blush. Same brush. I'm using the same brush this whole time. And I like that it didn't add it was pigmented, but a little goes a long way, and it actually blends. I can actually put the color down and blend it to the right area and color that I want. See, that's looking a lot better. All right, now let's do bronzer. Same brush I'm gonna use, and I'm gonna use this color right here is my bronzer. So far I've done my foundation, my concealer, my contour, my blush, and let's do a little bit of bronzer. I like that this is not making me look orange. Looks just very natural. Oops, I forgot to do a little bit of contour along my nose. Okay, I like that it's actually providing good coverage. Have a little bit of a sunspot right there. I can just take my foundation and pat it for a little bit better coverage. Really pigmented, I like it. Okay. So I just did the same amount of makeup, foundation, concealer, contour, blush, and bronzer. One layer though. I wasn't like putting layer on top of layer on top of layer on my face. This is just one layer of makeup versus a lot of layers over here. Let's switch the compact over, and I'm going to use this as my highlight, or sorry, not my highlight, it's called illuminator. And I like that it adds a little bit of shimmer without making it look like it's a little girl. I don't want to look sparkly. I'm going to use my sponge to blend it out a bit, make sure that I have everything melted in my face well. I like how natural it looks. This looks kind of costumey makeup. Okay, this is fun. This is interesting. This is eye-opening. All right, now I'm gonna do my eyeshadow. So I tried to choose similar colors that the pre-built palette had. And I'm going to go in with the light kind of color first and put that all over my eyelid. I already feel like this is showing up a lot better than that. You can actually see color. Now I'm going to do like a color in my crease and a darker color in my outer corner. Look at that. You can actually see that contrast. You can actually see the color going on in my eye. And I'm using one brush because this one is double-ended, and so I can flip it over and use one end to blend, one end to apply. Really cool. I'm not digging through my makeup bag for a different color or brush. So look at those two colors. This one, I mean, they're still pretty subtle looks, but you can actually see the makeup on this eyelid. The other one, I couldn't get any color to show up. That was frustrating. Okay, let's do eyeliner. Eyeliner is right here in my compact. Boom! I don't have to dig around for something else. It's right at my fingertips. So I'm going to take a brush and apply the eyeliner. I like this because it's like easy to blend and smear and smudge. Whereas the other one was a little bit, it's like once you put it on, it was hard to move it. And I like to have a little bit of movability. Okay. Next, let's do brows. So brow brush and same compact. I'm gonna use an eyeshadow color for my brows to make them just a little bit more defined. And I like that I have a little bit of mirror in here so that I don't have to rely on the camera mirror. A mirror that works. Not one of those like fake plasticky mirrors that will make you look like you're in a fun house. Nobody wants that. And this is actually a better match. This looks more natural. The other one, now I'm looking at the two. This one looks a lot darker and it looks more unnatural. Okay, last step is lips. So don't have to rummage my bag. Guess what? My lips right here, same color that I used on my cheeks. Just putting that right there. I like that it coordinates with my cheek well. That looks funny. Looking like I have, I mean, the colors are kind of similar, but if you were to look real close, they're not. I look like Two-Face right now. Okay. Woo, that was fun. So that took me about 10 minutes. So definitely less time than the other side, but let's break it down a bit. First off, let's just look at how it looks. I feel like this side looks like I'm wearing too much makeup. It's, the blush was really hard to blend. The bronzer was kind of orangey. The eyeshadow, I don't feel like showed up at all. I have like tons of layers on my face. I feel like this is super cakey. And that illuminator, that what they call highlight, is very sparkly, and I feel like I'm a little girl. That's not cool. I feel like I can still see the darkness underneath my eyes, so not very good coverage. But it's weird. It's like not great coverage, but the things that I want to be pigmented, like my concealer and my foundation, weren't. And the things that I want to be a little bit more subtle, like my bronzer and my blush color, are like too much. So kind of interesting. So that's this side of my face, okay? The Drugstore Makeup. This side is Seint Makeup. It's a lot more natural. But that's the thing though, if you want a heavier, fuller coverage, you can get that. You can get light coverage, medium coverage, full coverage, just depending on what brush you used. I used this brush almost the whole entire part of my makeup application. I applied my highlight, my contour, my bronzer, my blush, my illuminator, everything with this brush. I could have used other brushes to get a different look, and that's cool. But I love that they're all double-ended, so double purpose and multi-use, and you don't have to be rummaging through getting all the things. So I have a more natural look. I feel like one layer on my face. I just put the colors just where they needed to be because they all act as a foundation. They all provide coverage. So I didn't put layer over layer over layer. I just did color where I needed it and blended it. So less makeup, less cakiness, but I feel like it had better pigment and better coverage. And so it shows up nicer and it hides my blemishes better. The eyeshadow actually shows up. Actually, you can see that I have some color on my eyelids. It was a more neutral look. It wasn't kind of I didn't choose very dark colors. My eyebrow, I feel like it's more natural. I feel like all around, this makeup was so much better. I wasn't rummaging through my bag, wasting time looking for a product. It was just like so overwhelming. Oh, you know what? I missed a step. I didn't even do powder. Let's do powder. I gotta find, I just opened that up and it's like, it's strong. So we forgot powder. Let's do that real fast. I'm gonna put this on. This is very, very strong. It kind of is a white appearance. Okay, so that's That's this powder. Let's do my cake powder on from my compact. Boom, right here, right in my compact. Pressing it on exactly where I need it. I don't have that crazy dusty feel suffocating me. It's all right here. All right, so just by the looks, which one do you like better? Do you like the drugstore look better, or do you like the Seint look better? What's your preference? Let's talk about like timing. The drugstore makeup with a bag full of products. For one thing, it takes up so much space. This is a lot of products. This is just the basics. I mean, can you imagine if I was a makeup lover and I had even more stuff? That's a big collection. And then it took a lot of time rummaging through, finding the right product and the right brush. Like that alone was just frustrating. This right here, everything was at my fingertips. I could just flip my compact over and it was just right here. And it came with a mirror, so I could just do it on the go. I didn't have to like rely on any other mirrors. Every one of the brushes that I used is double-ended. So it was multi-use. I didn't have to use 6 brushes. I used, 3. Let's talk about color. When you buy something from Amazon or Target or anywhere, if you're either in the store or you're buying it online, you don't know what the color is going to look like until you bring it home. It's a gamble. You're like, I think this is a good choice. I'll just have to see. So you bring it home and you're like, ugh, that was not the right choice. And so you waste that money. Or if you bought it from a place that, gives you a guarantee, you got to go back to the store and return it. That's the hassle. But with Seint makeup, you have a personal makeup artist that can help you figure out what colors are good for you before you even buy. You send them a selfie and you tell them your preferences and your needs, and I work with you. So I can be your makeup mentor and guide you to know what products you should buy, what colors are going to look good on you, and what things are going to be good for your lifestyle. You can't get that when you go to the store and when you buy from Amazon. You're not going to get a little makeup mentor popping up and being like, hey, this color's going to look good on you, or hey, how can I help you? You're not going to get that. So I don't know about you, but I feel like Seint makeup is far superior than this bag of randomness that you just don't know if it's going to work or not, and you don't know if the color is going to be good, and you're just wasting a lot of time and a lot of space rummaging through this mess. I would much prefer this over this. What would you prefer? I mean, I really want to know, like, do you like this fullness, or do you like compact? Put it in the comments, because I'm curious to know your thoughts, because I have strong thoughts on this. I've been using this makeup for 5-ish or more years, and I just feel like once I made the switch, I can't go back. It's hard for me to go back to this. I feel like it wastes time, it wastes space, it wastes money, all the things. If you are ready to make the makeup switch, if you realize like, oh yeah, this is a big problem and I want to simplify my makeup, I would love to help you. I would love to find your right colors, build you a custom compact so you can just get rid of the clutter. Get rid of the clutter. Get rid of the too much product, the wasted time, the wasted space, the wasted money. I want you to have a simpler makeup routine, but that's the thing, is you don't have to sacrifice beauty for simple. You can still have both. So if you want to have a simpler life, this is the way to go. A couple brushes, compact, boom. Which would you rather? Comment below which one you would rather. If you are interested in building a custom compact, then click the link, fill out my form, and I will get you started on the right colors for you. And I'll be here every step of the way as your makeup mentor, and I will be here to answer your questions and troubleshoot with you and help you simplify your makeup routine. Let's keep it simple. Ciao.